Hey, it's Glam. Yes, I'm not well, that's why I've been MIA. I have pretty much laid awake all night wondering how I could make a video on this. And I've tried writing scripts, and I thought, let's just... let's just hit record. So, this is the tip of the iceberg. And what do we do about it? Anyone who has followed any of Elon Musk's tweets on X will be illuminated to the atrocities that have been happening in the UK with young girls. Why do I feel I want to speak about this besides being a woman is I have been a victim. And I've been through a lot. In fact, one of the things I love about Glam, since she arrived 3 years ago, Glam hasn't had trauma. But the person behind Glam has. And I've survived it. And in fact, the person who inflicted illegal criminal activity upon me and my person was caught some years ago, and the hardest thing I've ever done in my life was actually testify in criminal court, and I never thought I would be able to do it, but I did. I sought out counseling, which is incredibly important if you have experienced something like this. You can't go it alone. You have to have some support. I'm going to be putting some suggestions of support in this video. I want to put the keywords up, but I know TikTok will just flag the video. So whatever country you are in, search by keywords for your country. But counseling and support is important. Men, this is not about hating men either. Until I actually talked about the blob, all of my followers were men because they loved radio, I guess, more than ladies did. Then I covered this guy and suddenly I had loads of lady followers. Women love the blob. Side note, guys. What can you do to be a part of the change that is needed to happen? My suggestion is for any ladies in your life that you love, be they mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, if you have that appropriate relationship, is to simply say, if there's ever anything you want to talk about or things that might hang on your mind, if ever anything has happened to you, I just want you to know I'm here. And then really listen. And don't judge. Don't feel you have to solve the problem. The problem is very complex and often will have happened years ago. You could perhaps, after listening, suggest maybe you could help find some support counseling, or ask them, how would you like me to best support you? I couldn't have done it alone. This is so huge, this problem. And change isn't easy. Look how the Me Too movement came. It was incredible. And then it drifted by because the world drifts on and new problems arise. It's a complex journey, but I truly have hope that things can change and grow. And men, ironically, can play an enormous part in the change and healing that needs to happen. I'm not going to apologize for being emotional because with all the counseling I've had for years, I know that wouldn't be appropriate. I can tell you that as a victim of this sort of a crime, Speaking for myself only, it tends to make one feel that you have no value. And I think it's because when something bad happens, it's easier to deal with if you have no value, because then you haven't lost anything. So I tend to generally feel like I'm just vapor. And I'm actually completely fine with that. So what puts the air in my sails and makes my day bright is, how can I help others? Entertaining is fantastic. It's a lovely way to uplift other people. And teaching and learning. But for people who may just feel really bad, your feelings are valid. If you're confused, yes. If you are disassociating, yes. If you don't know where on earth you would begin, yes. So, I'm not looking for any sympathy. Please use your energy in the comments to put your country and some names of support places that you're aware of. I want to thank you all for listening. And I am fine. This is just something really important to talk about. Take care, and I'll see you in the comments.